Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name's Corey. We're playing Legend of the Five Rings, baby. We're playing Wheel of Judgment. This is the adventure. Yes, it is Cyber
Little
Samurai.
morality.
Are you
Sorry, I
stepping
was
on
trying
my
to go
line?
for a joke and then we interrupted.
Stepping on my line, baby. This is Cyber Samurai Saturday. We're here every Saturday night playing this game because we love it. I'd like to thank our patrons scrolling in the upper right-hand corner, and they help support the channel. You can do too by going to the Patreon, or you can just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Those are great ways to help too. But our patrons, they get to pick their favorite character and vote for that character, and they get a special benefit. And today, the Imperial favor goes to Bashar.
Oh, well.
Hey,
Bashar,
getting some shine for our foreign player in for our stranger in a strange land.
you get an instant success if you need an instant success this game, and if you don't, it will turn into a void point by the end of the game
Okay.
if you don't use it. That is it. We are using Foundry today we've switched from Roll20 to Foundry because I think it has better tools for Legend of the Five Rings. Maybe I'll do a video on Foundry. I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
Still figuring out how to use it.
We really are.
All right, Wheel of Morality. Turn.
And they
here.
just
Tell us the
updated,
lesson that
so
we should
yay.
learn.
Yeah, let me introduce all of you guys. I'm sure everybody wants to know who you guys are. Of course, my name's Corey. I'm the game master. We got Tarek, who's playing a Komakage. We have Matt playing Bashar bin Sahir. We have Crystal playing Naomi. Nozomi.
Hida Nozomi.
That's the thing I was gonna say correctly.
He knows names.
Yeah,
And-
Naomi Klein.
And James playing Asako Rukin. Say hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We can now go into the main game. Hey, if you're in the comments section, if you're watching this live, leave a comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like. Just say hi. We like saying hi back.
Yeah. Join us at the order.
So, what happened last game?
The Kirin flew us like a rainbow heart through the sky of heaven and directly into Emma-O's chamber, where we had a crazy light switch rave, and then
We met the Care
I think
Bears.
there were like a bunch of geisha that showed up, and things got wild after that, and Kage kind of blacked out.
Sure. So this game started with
So
everyone.
obviously Kage was hallucinating the whole time.
So this game
Completely wasted.
This game started off with everybody dead. They wake up in Meido, the Realm of Waiting. Basically, it's a big line to get into It's the big line to get into heaven.
Or hell, or whatever.
Yeah, and Emma O is like Saint Peter, and when you get to the end of the line, you meet Emma O, and Emma O, he will tell you where your final resting place is: heaven, hell, go back to Earth, all of that stuff. All right. So these
And he's
guys.
not as cute as Emma Stone.
These guys are all dead. They're in line, but they figure out a way to get to the head of the line by riding on the back of a mythical creature called a Kirin. It's not mythical. It's Legend of the Five Rings. Of course, they're real, and they just and they flow there. They got on board, and he was like, "I'm a luck dragon."
My little pony, my little pony.
Go,
Oh
Falcon!
my God,
Well,
we're all dead.
It's more like My Little Chimera. My Little Chimera.
Yeah. So they got to the head of the line, and when they got there, well, it's not the head. They got to the first gate. There's two gates. First gate got them into the Citadel, where they learned that all of their paperwork is gone. They're trying to find out where it is before they go through the second gate to see Emma O. They decided to follow their nose to feel out. They searched their feelings and made it to the repository of documents from Ningendo, where
I just felt a clue coming on, and so
when documents are filed in their final place, they go here.
Yeah.
And it's an infinite library of
I was gonna
scrolls
say
of,
this feels like the archives.
of everything that's happened. Their scrolls are not in there, but there are scrolls pertaining to them in there. It's just not their scrolls. As they were going to get out, a Mizoku, one of the demon guards, stopped them, and that is where we're picking up. How do you like that? Is that a good recap? Did I do it well?
I think you
Yes.
did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I love it.
Excellent.
egg.
I just
So
had some soup,
pure.
but I'm still hungry.
The way my brain works, every time I hear somebody say excellent, but with an exaggeration on it, I always think egg salad.
Eggs.
You can thank Vincent Price for that one.
I just hear egg in everything. Exactly.
So
Excellent.
this Mizoku walks in. He says, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
Nice job remembering the accent you were using for him last time.
Yes, I know. I know the accent I was using. Oh. I am not very good at these accents, but I am getting better. Yeah? Oh, okay.
Well,
I've got to
We're
remember.
here to find our paperwork.
Got to remember the right German personality for each one. This one is like. This one is more like I want compliment.
And you give
Bow
me a
to him.
chocolate bar, yeah?
I bow to him and say, "We have been trying to find our paperwork."
I do not think this is the right place for your paperwork. This
We
is for
have
people
come
who
to
have
that
already
conclusion, too.
seen MO.
We've already come to that
Oh.
conclusion. Do you have
There
any
must be
idea
another
where we might
place.
go?
Hold on. Pardon me.
Bless you. Bless you.
Stop
Gesundheit.
that.
At least you're not
But-
consistently hiccuping. Otherwise, having a hiccuping DM would probably be amusing on live stream, but probably really annoying for you.
It's Gesundheit. That is how we. That is what we say when you sneeze.
Bitteschön!
You can also just say Gesundheit.
Salut.
Source, my best friend in high school's mother who came from Bonn, Germany.
So, we have had very, very interesting, strange people coming through here. So, if you do not mind, I would check you to make sure you are not taking scrolls from the repository.
As you wish.
All right. He'll pat you all down. Unless you... So nobody has taken any scrolls. Nobody...
No.
Well, I was hoping to use this Ayumi scroll to kind of prove Bashar's existence to MO, so he was hoping to take back a scroll to MO.
Okay. The guard says, you cannot have that scroll. Put it back.
I would like to bring this back to MO. This is, at least this document proves that my soul exists. And I
What
have
are
a
you-
history in Rokugan.
You must find your document. That is not for... These have already been gone through.
Bashar,
Yes?
you are standing in front of us. This is proof of your soul existing
Exactly.
and being a part of Rokugan.
Ugh. Just wanted to
Or
process
some
the
proof.
paperwork a little better. So Bashar just kind of like reluctantly and gruffly just, or not gruffly, but at least puts it back, puts the document back where he found it. But he'll keep note of where it was in case he needs, needs
Wants to steal it
further
later.
reference. Huh?
So,
What?
you are looking for your documents. They should go to the gate, if that is where you came in.
A Kirin brought us to the gate, and they did not have our paperwork there.
They
We were
did-
told to go find our paperwork.
This
that
is
is what we are
happening
trying to
more
do.
and more often. Okay, well, your paperwork. If you did not find your paperwork here, which makes sense, it should not be here. You should go someplace else.
Do you have any suggestions as to where?
Place?
There are many places around here. If it is lost, it could be anywhere.
Who brings the documents to the gate?
Office 801. The
And where would we find that office?
Somewhere.
That direction, though?
But if Rika Kima does not have your documents, perhaps she left them in her office.
And
She
where would that
has-
be?
I don't know. I am in
We'll
charge
follow
of
the-
repository.
We will follow the signs. Thank you so much, Mizuki-san.
Thank you for what assistance you have been able to give us.
Stay out of trouble.
Bashar gives a curt bow, to signify some form of respect to the Mizoku, and makes his way with the rest of the group.
Okay, where are you going?
Well, to that office, apparently. If
What
they
is
could,
that office? Which
Well, we have
office?
either the eight
I'm going to
something
go.
office,
801.
I'm going to go start walking around and looking for people
Yeah.
who look like they're serving an administrative role, and I'm going to go and try to ply the bureaucracy here to find my way to the most relevant position or the most relevant person who will.
All
help
right,
us.
you start wandering off.
Go with.
Okay, you go with them. Who else?
Can't let them
Hey,
go
I
off on
follow
their
the rest of
own.
the group. Better off not to split apart. on my
Okay,
end.
where are you wandering off to?
Okay. I'm going up to there. So the Mizoku are obviously stretched thin and busy, but there obviously has to be some people here who are doing some kind of administrative assistance.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for people in that role. Someone
Okay,
who is
where
a soul
are you
here.
going?
Can
How are you
describe-
figuring out where those people
Can you-
are?
Can you describe the area? Because what it sounded
It's
like
a
was
big
we came into
citadel. There are. It's a big fortress. There are. There are 8 citadels around one central castle. And then there are homes and offices all between.
So,
storage
I don't
areas.
know anything about theology to try to think up the theological topology
Okay.
of the citadel. However, I am very cultured and very governmentally minded.
Government.
So I'm going to
might work.
use my experience to try to navigate the citadel and go to a place where I would assume a centralized authority would sit, somewhere where like a magistrate or an official
Right.
authority. Would
Okay, that sounds good.
I also I have all 3 of those actually as well.
Would you like to assist me?
It would be a 2, but I'm going to
Government.
change that to a 3. I think I've just changed the TN on your roll board to a 3
Okay.
because it would be a 2, but it's a 3
You did
because
indeed?
it's the afterlife.
You did indeed. So government,
Char is out looking for nerds.
I am getting assistance from the Asako,
Mm-hmm.
and he is trained.
Right.
I will analyze. Yeah, that makes sense. Analyze,
Analyze air. Sounds good.
and I am not going to spend a void. I'm just going to go with this, and we'll see what I can do. Boop. Okay. Not as great as I
Privately
would like.
rolled.
Privately rolled some
not-
dice.
Terrible.
Apparently, it says that for Gory too.
So
Wait,
Tarek,
what?
you're still private.
Your
Oh,
dice
shit.
are private.
Oh no, he cussed on stream. Whatever shall we do?
Does that show the
don't
roll
know
now?
how that
I can't see. I don't see
works.
anything.
Okay.
No, I think
well,
you're going to have to re-roll with it no longer private.
Oh, I see it. There we go.
So 4 successes and 3 strife.
Okay.
I do
Record
kind
your
of wish
strike.
that they would, like, strife would auto record, but I recorded it. I am now.
I mean, like, this game does so much already.
I know, it is amazing. Everything that is done, it's very easy to just. I'm happy enough to just.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. You find. You do find the offices. You find an area that has.
This looks like where the bureaucrats are.
Yep. You pass office 822.
It was
Okay.
8 something.
Well-
I can't remember right now if it was 8 something.
822 should be able to
80.
tell us where 801 is.
That's the number.
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's go up to that room, that office.
Okay.
And is the door? I'm assuming the door is shut.
Yeah.
I will walk up. Is it? Is it a solid door? Or is it like a shoji screen?
It's like a shoji screen. You can just open it
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I'll open it up.
Okay. It's completely empty. There is a fine layer of shimmering dust on the floor. It seems no one has worked here for quite some time.
Okay. Sounds
Isn't
like
the shimmering
sounds like
dust
a job
supposed
for a
to be
magistrate.
outside?
So I stop anyone from entering into the room by putting my arms out wide and go, there may be information in here.
Isn't that dust supposed to be outside the citadels?
No,
It's from the plains.
no one has worked here.
Yes, but doesn't that look like the dust that was settling on the others in line?
It's shimmering dust, right?
Mm-hmm.
I kneel down.
Doesn't look like normal dust, but it may simply be that the afterlife's dust looks different.
I hunch over and pull out my fan.
Okay.
I take a bit of the dust from the ground
Okay.
and like push it toward myself to take a look at the actual composition, make sure that it's nothing harmful.
It sparkles.
Okay, nice. Very cute glitter. I stand up and I take a look inside the room.
This dust looks like the same dust that was settling on the people in line, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot here.
Which is odd.
If this settles on everything, so if no one's been here for a while, that could be why there's a lot of it.
Yeah, but
I
shouldn't it
step
be
in and I
staying
start
out
It's
of
not
looking.
like there's piles, but it's like when you haven't been in a room for like a year and like the table has got a big layer of dust on it. It's like that.
So I'm gonna go in and start looking around to see if there's anything left in this office. It looks like nobody's worked here, but that doesn't mean that everything has been taken from the office. So I'm gonna look around to see if there's documents where I would expect documents to be,
Okay.
or any information.
Can I make a theology sense roll to
Yes.
see if this is a sign of something wrong?
Go ahead.
Well, hallelujah.
Let me change the TN here.
I was going to
back
say,
that.
do you have a TN?
It's TN2.
It only says 3. Oh, he rolled it at TN3.
Yeah, it's TN2.
I know circle symbols are
I was
good.
gonna say, do you need help?
Explode like the three circles are explosive, so those re-roll and add 2 of the total. The 6 circles are opportunities, and that will let you do cool things. The fire or the lotus petal or whatever is or chrysanthemum. I don't know what it is supposed to be. That thing is a strife. So you have 3 strife if you can keep. If you were to like keep 2 of the explosive successes and 1 of the opportunities, but there's a more optimal way to do that. So.
You describe things so strangely. It's chasing dots, exploding dots, and
to me, the
cherry
opportunity is a firework,
yeah,
and the
explosion.
strife is a little candle flame.
Yeah, the strife is a candle flame. I like that.
It all made enough sense for me to
thinking-
remember and figure out.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was just saying things numerically. There's 3, 6, and then 1.
do I want to take a
Give me a
strife?
clue as to what you're looking.
Yeah, I'll do that. Is that?
Well,
It says fail, but you actually succeeded because you didn't change the TN, and I didn't change the TN fast enough before you started rolling.
Sorry.
But yeah, you succeed. This is what you know. This dust is 100% Meido dust. Going in there and stirring it all up is probably not a good idea. Tarek, since you are in there stirring it all up, make a meditation roll. TN 3.
And I will add those 2 opportunity to my bank.
okie dokie. I am going to try to be quick on my feet and adaptive with a water approach.
Okay.
TN3, you said?
Yes, TN 3.
TN3.
I wish there was a way to minimize the character sheet.
Oh, just
Without
double
having to
click
close
on the top bar.
Oh, okay, thanks. That works.
All right, good. You have resisted the effects of Meido dust. As you are walking around through here,
I
don't mind
Hold-
being docile.
it is
Actually, I
I-
do. That's a lie. Kage is anything but docile.
this office.
I hold my arms out to prevent anyone else from going in, and I'm going, Ikomasage-san, and it's not good to disturb that dust.
He's already in there. Let me give him the information for searching the area. This office not only completely empty, there's a fine layer of shimmering Meido dust on the floor. It seems no one has worked here in quite some time.
Uh-huh.
Crystal, outside, you notice the offices count down, so you can find the office that you know the office number 2.
Hello, everyone. If we just keep going down the road here, we should be able to find 801. They're counting down.
So there was nothing else, no other description besides what
Nope.
you gave us originally?
Nope, that's all that's in there.
Okay, great. I walk back out.
Okay.
It is not good to disturb that dust. It can affect you, like it settling on the people in line.
My strength of will is strong enough. Do not question it again.
I was not questioning it, merely warning you that there are limits.
Maybe just use that fan to blow yourself off.
Just blowing it right back into my face.
I got him to do it.
Well, yeah, he trusts Nozomi. I don't really know the Asaka. Not like that.
Come on, let's see if we can get to 801.
All right. You head on down down the offices till you get to 801. You hear someone busy in the office. But yeah, Tarek, you did find the offices. You wanted
And
to
even
go
in the 800 block.
in the 800 block.
I just wanted to check. There might have been information there, or like some kind of plot hook. When you said
be.
that we found this room, I was like, okay, well, let me just make sure there's nothing interesting in here. Ikomakage is a very inquisitive person. That's how he became a magistrate in the first place.
So there's 801. You hear someone busy in there.
Okay, I'll walk up to the door.
Okay. As you walk
I'll-
up to the
I'll
door,
wrap-
the door opens. A big old Mizoku walks out. Excuse me. Kind of bumps you as he's walking out with some scrolls.
Nice and busy.
There's a guy in the office still, a big red one.
I move out of the way and allow him to pass through as though not wanting to get, almost like with practiced movement, because this is a very common thing for servants to come barging out of a room with a bunch of scrolls when I'm walking in to talk to my like commander or whatever. So I like easily pirouette around the guy and then just keep walking into the room.
Sure. He bumps into somebody though.
Yeah.
One of you guys get bumped.
Well, he might even bump
Most
into me,
likely-
but I'll like absorb
Most
that
likely
bump and
Bashar,
keep going.
considering he's not used to that sort of thing.
You walk in.
Matt,
Matt,
you're
you're muted. You've been muted.
I'm pretty sure there are scholars and like accountants and other things, since he does come from a noble household. But yeah, more
And a
more or
scholarly
less,
country.
huh?
And a scholarly country.
Mm-hmm. So he is probably kind of used to it, but he is mostly on the battlefield and doing at least some administrative stuff in his lifetime. So kind of,
it doesn't matter.
like-
He like the guy might have bumped me, but I'm just saying Kage, even if he was bumped, he would take it in stride and just keep moving like this is nothing that would concern him.
Mhm. Hey, he's in a strange land again, and he's like, well, I'm not pissing anyone off right now.
You walk in.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh no, there's some wayward souls in here. Go back out to the line. The line is not in here. What are you doing?"
Yeah. We have been instructed to find our paperwork. Apparently, it has been misplaced, and we believe that we might be able to enlist some service.
All paperwork has gone out to what's her name? Rika Kima.
Rikikima.
Rika Kima's got all the paperwork. I sent it out to her. You see how busy we are.
Well, she said that our paperwork was not there.
All right. Well, I guess I'll have to look. What are your names?
Bow, and I introduce all of my companions before introducing myself.
Okay. He starts looking. He's like, look, I don't remember the name of every soul that passes through these offices. I'm very sorry, but I don't have the paperwork here. Perhaps she left it in her office. Perhaps it didn't even come to me. Perhaps there was a problem at the scriptorium. There's a lot of things that can go wrong here. You gotta be patient.
Where can we find her office?
Oh, her office? Look, my Doshin will be back really shortly. He takes the paperwork to her. You can just follow him.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time.
Is that
Apologies
the
for
person who
intruding on
just
your
left as we were arriving?
Yeah, that's him.
I take a quick peek out to see if I can still see him.
No, he's gone.
Okay.
I would suggest that we wait until he comes back.
He must be very fast.
Look, if anything, I didn't lose your papers. I'm
None
very
of us
good at my
did.
job here.
None of us even insinuated that you had. We've just been instructed to find our paperwork, and your office is one of the places that was suggested to ask.
Is this Sealy? Is this a Rokugani or is this a Mizoku?
It's a Mizoku.
Mizoku.
The big red one. With
I just wanted
glasses.
to make sure
He's
because I
got
didn't know if the
glasses, too.
accent. When you put on the accent, I didn't know if it was the Hulkinator accent we were keeping with that, or if we were going.
This is the
The blue ones
He's
have
trying
German.
to switch up his German-like accents.
no. This one is the what's his name? This is the Jerry Lewis Mizoku
Yeah.
who
Okay.
Goku first meets when he goes to Snake Way.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I know what
The
you're
one
talking about.
with the tie and
I'm
the
with you now, yeah.
glasses. You know what I'm talking about.
The huge
Dragon-
guy behind the tiny desk.
No, that's Yama. Oh, that's King Yama. No, I'm talking about the first one he meets. It was a little red guy. He has like a square head. He's got a pair
Oh,
of
the
glasses
one
and
who's
a tie.
actually like going down the line.
Yes. he's
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I love you martial arts types.
The blue ones have German accents. The red ones have varying
not-
ones, apparently.
That's not true either. Ah.
Okay. I will bow and back up toward the door and start waiting for the guy to come. I will look around and go, so we can go to either the scriptorium or her office, and there are probably many other places where the documents would or could have been held up. This sort of thing happens all the time in archiving.
With the sheer number of scrolls he was carrying towards wherever he was going, I mean, he could have-
Remember though, it was mentioned to us yesterday that the Mizoku are horribly overworked. That the number of souls and the amount of Mizoku available for the workload is
Yes.
less than optimal.
And with
Perhaps
This
there's
makes
some
me
kind of
think
deficiencies.
that it's more
What's it?
likely the holdup is at the scriptorium.
I would agree, but we should at least investigate the office. You never know; we might be lucky.
Yes, whatever's closer.
It's it
there's
should be
also-
Scriptorium
There's
241.
obvious sign of many offices being.
Victorium 241.
All right, the guy comes back. He's like, "I'm ready for the next paper. I am ready for the next paperwork. Oh yes, here's the next one. Please take these to Rikakima. Very well. And these people will be following you, so they know their way back, so they can get to Rikakima's office." All right, you guys go follow him, and you get to Rikakima's office.
I thought you were gonna make us do like a martial arts fitness role just to keep up with him. It's like, oh god, he's faster than we expected.
Rikakima her office is near the gate, and
Of
he just kind of
course.
points it to it and continues on to go see Rikakima herself.
Thank you. And head that way.
Okay.
Yep.
There's the office. You walk in. It is, unless you don't walk in. I mean,
I think that's where we're
I'm assuming
going.
that we all introduce ourselves.
Yeah, no, I definitely go
to
in.
whom? Who do you
for
introduce
sure.
yourself to?
Yeah, we haven't.
I
even
just
gotten
walk
your
in.
time yet.
I'm an experienced Emerald Magistrate. I just walk in and start
All right.
walking with a purpose. I know that people will not stop you if you walk with a purpose.
So
I just start
it's a
walking.
sparse office containing a desk with papers on top. That's it. It's
Me and
Got a desk?
me and the Asako both have Fugurakujin's blessings, so I throw a couple scrolls at him, and I grab a couple scrolls myself, and in half the amount of time that it would normally take, we go through all these scrolls to try to see what is here and what could help us.
okay.
Whose
I try to
name is
make
on
sure
which
that they
one?
get put back in the same order they were picked up in.
This is what happens when you have two nerds from the debate club.
What are you doing? What?
I'm
Give me a skill roll or.
Yeah, I will. So
Or-
the
or
scrolls,
you can
I'm
just read
assuming it'd
them?
probably be something like
Or you can just sit there and like read through them, and I can tell you the result to that. Of just like doing that.
I don't know if this is
Government
more of a
survey?
theology thing or a government thing.
You
Seems more government.
This is paperwork and bureaucracy. I'm leaning towards
Okay,
government.
then yeah,
Uh,
government.
okay?
and
But if
survey.
you guys just are like sitting there, I'm gonna start picking up stuff and looking at it.
Government
That makes sense.
TN2.
Okay, then I guess I'll help Biasako.
Government survey. That'll give you some interesting information.
So you just put in the assistance as one extra die. And I'm assuming since both of us have, I mean, it's not fire, so we can't use Fukurokuchin's blessing in this case. But not bad.
Well, I think you pass.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
So 3 bonus
See you
successes and 2
rolling.
opportunities.
Okay, this is what you find. None of these papers have anything to do with any of you guys. But you do find a hidden compartment in her desk.
Oh, interesting.
In it, there are
Is
some
there
sweets.
heroin?
Kind of.
I
There's
take 'em.
candy.
They're candies?
Asako Rokukin finds them.
We were working together.
I
found the
lucky.
heroin. I mean adrenaline.
I mean, it's called
I was
candy,
on the side
right?
of the desk the compartment was on. And for all we know, Nozomi's pushing of things and picking them up is what opened it.
So there's a secret compartment. There are candies in there.
I take those candies.
Oh, okay.
You start to reach for them, and I do a swat motion towards your hand, like, no, those aren't ours.
Kage-san!
Okay.
How dare you? Put those
You do
back.
you do not take the candies.
Bashar kind of chuckles.
I
at
have
the
my
end.
own dates. I'm taking these to her. She likes candies, obviously. It might help lubricate the conversation if we bring her her own candies.
You're going to bribe her with her own candies.
Everyone has a sweet tooth, okay, Nozomi?
I think she'd
And it's
recognize
perfectly
these
okay
as
to
her
have
own.
one.
I think she'd recognize these as her own.
Of course she would.
So you intend to bribe her with the delivery?
Indeed. She knows that we were coming to search her office as part of our investigation for our papers. She has to be aware that that would be a part of our trail. Being able to return with something nice for her is an easy way to ingratiate oneself.
But we still don't have the paperwork.
Indeed, but perhaps she will give us more time of day to communicate what went wrong or how we can be more effective.
He's right, maybe having the candies on us could be to our advantage if we deliver it to her.
It could also be that she ends up calling us thieves for taking her things.
Oh, who could call me with my boyish charm a thief? I say with a grizzled, like, ripped out eye, horrible beard, flash across the chest.
Perhaps you can retain your youth, like the longer we stay here.
I do look at the candies to see what kind they are, just in case there's a shop somewhere around here where we might be able to buy more or do something else along those lines.
They're crispy rice candies.
Crispy rice candies.
Do they have marshmallows?
Which
They're
reminds
not my kind of thing, but to each their own. Some people have bad taste. They're completely in their right to have bad taste.
I have a right to have opinions, even if they are bad ones, says Tarek.
No, remember my character's an asshole, so he's always gonna be the guy who has the comment. You know what I mean? That
True.
last little bit of a comment. Yeah.
So,
I'm just trying to play my character.
are the
Okay,
candies
okay. remaining
there, or are they being taken with you?
I guess I'm not being able to take them because 2 people are saying not to take the date, so
I think the candies should remain here, and we should check the scriptorium next.
I go ahead and close that compartment.
Okay.
Are there any other doorways in here, like to other rooms or anything like that?
No, it's just her office.
Okay.
Okay. Well, oh, what just happened to the map?
I want to get those snacks. What are you doing,
School-based
Tarek?
snacks.
Somehow I got this pretty map here. I'm going to show everybody this pretty map of the afterlife.
It makes me wish I was dead.
Oh, yeah. At the top is...
Why you gotta say it like that?
At the top is Tengoku, the heavens of like the dragons and stuff. Below that is Yomi, the place of honored dead. Then Yumedo is the dreams that surround it. There's Chukashudo, which is the realm of beasts. I guess this is...
Domo.
Yeah, then there's Ningendo with all of the earth stuff.
People. Yeah,
Oh my
that's
gosh,
like
it's
Terra.
warm enough in here that this chocolate is soft.
Yeah, it's warm in here. It's hot in here. Then you guys are in the realm of waiting just below that.
Mado.
To the left is the realm of the hungry dead, and to the Gakido.
Akido.
And then to the right is the realm of slaughter, which is
Ushigoku.
something like that.
No.
Sakaku.
Yeah. Isn't it Ushigoku?
I forget what it's called. And then Jigoku at the very bottom, where all the demons hang out.
Yeah, that looks horrifying. Look, it's a centipede.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Toshigoku is the realm of slaughter.
So,
I am 100% right.
Tarek, you wanted to do some skullduggery to try and get those candies?
Thank you for just like broadcasting that.
Everybody
to
saw the
everybody when I
message.
sent it to you in a private message.
No, everybody saw it.
I can see it.
It's on the map.
I want to get those snacks. Is that it?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to get those snacks.
I wouldn't have said it out loud if it didn't. Like, everybody's map didn't move over to it, to this message that appeared. I don't know why it did that, but it did, and that sucks.
I don't know why it wouldn't. I chose it to be a private GM chat,
I
and
know.
it sent it to everybody. Womp womp. Well, yeah, I basically yes, though. The answer to your question is basically yes. I want those snacks.
Do it.
Nope. No target exists for /W. _Kage.
Get
Nope,
those
that's
snacks,
not doing it either.
Kage. I mean, Darth Vader. Or Lord Vader.
There
Next
we
time
go.
I'm gonna do this.
Privately rolled some dice.
What is everybody's highest vigilance? What is your vigilance? I just want the highest.
My vigilance is 2.
3.
3.
3. So that's your TN. Your TN is 3.
Booyah.
Well, look at that.
We can't.
You were able to get them
He just palmed those candies.
when nobody's
Nobody's the wiser.
the wiser as you sleight of hand them out of there.
He's like, oh, I know. Okay, I'll leave
Oh,
them.
silly me.
Silly me.
Totally, I'll leave them completely. Don't worry about it. not gonna be a problem. Ooh, some sweets.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
Oh, I'm in a box. No. Y'all making your way to the scriptorium. One of the many scriptoriums in Maedo. It's a square room with scrolls hanging on every wall, which bear beautiful calligraphy. On closer inspection, these scrolls say, "The finest brush can paint the ugliest words," and if the realms endure perpetual balance, there would be no movement, and no task that has a beginning is ever truly endless. And if you're reading this, you should be working. You have time to lean. You have time to clean.
Or collate in this case.
Yes.
No kittens hanging on a cord that say, "Hang in there."
Have a big old kitten sleeping
Well,
on
yeah,
the
that's
desk.
what the third one is. No task that has a beginning is ever truly endless. Don't worry, it'll be done soon. We'll get through it.
Smile. Happiness is mandatory. Friend computer loves you.
Welcome to Costco. Love you.
I love you.
Do your
You took
job.
that away from me,
It's
Corey.
the law.
God damn it. Love it. All right. So we're headed to the scriptorium now?
Yes.
We're at the scriptorium.
You're at
It's
the
a
scriptorium.
soul-crushing place for crushing souls.
There are
I
four
love
Mizoku
it.
in
This
here.
is what my character was born for, okay?
There
You
are
Well, we
cannot
know for sure
dampen
that
his
you're going to
spirits.
become a
For
Mizoki.
The Ikoma family are responsible for maintaining the entire history of the entire empire. So they have to constantly collate bullshit information all day long for years of their life in order to attain anything positive. So
there are four
In this
Mizoku
case-
here creating documents.
A lot of the same for me, except it's random information instead of the history specifically.
I can literally name everybody's ancestors all the way back to the beginning of Rokugan because that's what my Genpuku was.
I have an ability that lets me do the same thing.
There are four Mizoku in here. They're red and blue. They are busy making new scrolls, researching in old scrolls. You know, trying to make people's documents.
I walk up to the closest one, since my compatriots are busy arguing about who's the better bureaucrat.
Yes, we will be
no,
done
no,
soon.
no, no. He's the better bureaucrat. I'm the better scholar.
I don't believe that's
We will be
I-
done soon. Yes,
I
yes.
do believe you will never be done. But I do apologize for interrupting your work.
Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Well, we were sent here because they did not have our paperwork at the first gate.
We've taken all the paperwork and we've sent it along. If it is not there, it's not our fault.
Well, I was thinking perhaps you simply hadn't gotten to it yet.
Oh yes. Okay. What is your names?
Hida Nozomi.
I do not care. We are busy. If you think we have not gotten to it yet, get in the back of the line, wait again, and by the time you get to the front, your paperwork will be there.
Can we not check someplace else?
Fine. Go. Get out. Go check someplace else. I have lots of work to do.
What was the name of the one at the gate again? Started
So-
with an R.
Rikukima?
Yeah.
Rikukima.
As she
Rika
takes
Kimo.
that advantage of the opportunity to go and speak with this Mizoku, how many other Mizoku
Four.
are in the area? 4? Okay. How difficult would it be for me to confidently stroll in and start just looking for paperwork?
Sure. Make an air government check.
Okay, cool. I also have Regal Bearing, which is a shuji, which allows me to increase the perception of how important I am. As a support action, you may make a TN2 command or performance fire check targeting any number of characters in a scene. The effect: if you succeed, the targets are energized and excited by your rhetoric. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. It floated the one. Same thing, but water. Targeting any number of characters in the scene. The TN of the check is equal to the highest vigilance among your targets. Effects: if you succeed, each target treats your status as being 10 points higher or lower, if I wish, plus or minus an additional 10 per bonus success. If you do nothing that would call attention to your status in question, any character may resist with a TN4 sentiment check to determine your actual status attribute. This effect persists until the end of the scene. That check is variable, depends on what trait they're using, and I can spend opportunities to choose a character in the scene and learn if their status is higher or equal to mine. So it just basically helps me like run a room.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that as I start walking back to the back as though I work here. Here is my command, and it's water, so command charm.
Okay, it's based on their vigilance, right?
It is based on their vigilance, the highest vigilance of any person in the room.
And hold on, water. Okay, you're
And
in the
it is
clear. I set the TN, so you can roll.
Okay, TN is hidden.
No,
Or
the
you?
TN
Oh
is,
no, you put it
should
on
come
there.
right up
Okay.
as you roll. I
I
just
see.
said
I
it.
see. I see. Okay. Hey, this is interesting. Kind of.
Remember, guys, you can be spending your opportunities. I'm not ever going to remind you how you spend.
Yeah,
or
I haven't
save
actually
your
gotten opportunities yet. This is the first time I've actually rolled and got multiple opportunities, and I have 2 of them. So I succeed exactly on tip, and I will spend my opportunities to increase or to scout one opportunity to scout out who is the highest status in the room, besides me. If anybody else has a higher status than me, and then I will spend one opportunity to recover 2 strife.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice one of the Mizoku, one of the blue ones is seems to be the guy who is getting. He seems to be in charge, though he's not. They're all like in it together. If you weren't
He's
like
the one,
looking, they all look like they're just working. Otherwise, you notice that they kind of defer to him, just a little bit.
Okay, that bumps my status, quote unquote, up to 60, and I just walk in and start searching for document.
Okay. You notice that a lot of these scrolls here are more like history scrolls. They're research scrolls.
You would tell me that, wouldn't you? So, if that's the case, and there's not much in the first like few moments of me looking, there's not much about us that I could find. My character will probably get like caught up because he has a passion for history. So if he finds a history scroll that is like fascinating, he might just stop and just read it for like a while. Like get caught up in it. Because I literally that's a passion for history.
Well, we are dead, so it's not like we don't have the time to waste.
Exactly.
So yeah, the Mizoku you were talking to, Crystal, kind of shoos you away and tells you to go back to where you came from.
Can I use Fukurokjin as blessing?
To do what?
Well, always know the nearest location where you can undertake research on a given subject, so I'm trying to figure out where our shit is.
You did that last game. It took you to the scriptorium or the the repository of documents, and your documents weren't there, but you found documents that related to you, just not your documents.
Yeah, I'm seeing if there's anything in this place.
No, it all
Okay.
went back to the. No, your stuff isn't here.
Okay. Just was checking. Seems like it's another blind alley.
Kage, what have you got?
What? Oh, yes, of course. That's not it. What is, let me, keep looking, and as I start to realize that there's not much here to be found, is that about right,
Yeah,
Corey?
yeah.
So at about the time where I start realizing that there's not much to be found and they're getting impatient, I go, I don't think there's going to be anything to be found here.
Some Mizoku walk in with big old pole arms and say, "You four, come with us now."
Where are we going?
Ooh,
Though I'm not resisting.
you are under arrest
For what?
for theft.
I have stolen nothing.
Theft of what?
You stole something from Rikakima's office. Now come with us now. Do not resist.
I have stolen nothing, but I will not resist.
I fold my hands into my pockets and continue, or into my sleeves. I continue walking over toward the Mizoku.
Okay. They will they will put you in manacles and then trudge you off to the prison area.
Is this really necessary? I have stolen
Quiet.
nothing.
They'll trudge you off to the prison area, yeah. The holding cells. There is the jailkeeper, Atanoriki walks up to you and he starts patting each one of you down. And then on Tarek, he'll pull out the candies.
Atanoriki.
Atanoriki.
And he's a Mizoku.
He is a Mizoku. He's a high ranking. He's a Mao. Let's see. What's his... Right, of course he doesn't have a description. I'm going to say he's like a... He's a...
When Bashar sees
He's a very big... He's regal. He's very mean looking. And he says...
Okay.
And he'll search you. He'll pull out the candies and says, "Put these in a holding cell." And they'll put you in a holding cell. and
when
take
Bashar
they'll-
sees the candies, he's just gonna roll his eyes, thinking to
They'll take off your manacles, put you in a cell, and then that cell is lifted up into the air, put over a giant pit, and then lowered down into the pit, and you're dangling there amongst a whole bunch of other cages.
Hey.
quite a way to spend the afterlife for stealing candy. Bashar just kind of laughs to himself at the absurdity of the whole thing.
Seems just a bit harsh. But Kage.
I'll let Emma O judge me.
I
But
think you're being judged anyway.
perhaps she might judge you as one would judge an adult stealing candy from a baby.
So, guys, let me describe this to you here. This place, this holding cells, was a stone building near the barracks. It has an unusual squat appearance. Every single entryway has a single entryway, no windows. Outside, a pair of guards stand to either side of the door. Inside, prisoners are placed in individual cages. Oh, so you are in individual cages and lowered into a dark hole in a system of ropes and pulleys, as though being filed away for later. The cages come in many shapes and sizes to accommodate almost any spirit that might pass through. Interesting. The atmosphere is dark and dusky, and and there are a bunch of prisoners dangling in other cages.
And then we see another Kirin. We stare into the Kirin's eyes, and he says, "The Mizoku walked in on his wife and I. It was not a fun time."
Kage, I don't like saying I told you so, but I think in this case I'll make an exception. Nozomi and I told you not to take those. And now we're all in here.
Indeed.
Because you went against the advice of two of your friends. Or at least companions.
I made my decision and I stand by it.
I can't believe
Kind of.
you.
At least the breeze is quite pleasant, I think.
Look, they will likely,
as Bashar tries to peek out of the cage.
they will likely confront us directly and ensure that our paperwork is in order. We make enough of a hassle to warrant such.
Matt, you're looking out of the cage. Where are you looking?
Let's see. Probably looking down.
Right. You see someone familiar down in the next cage. It's the Ronin.
Is that who I think it is? Huh?
I don't know. Who did you think it was?
I was thinking Ayumi, but Ayumi would probably do something
No.
like
It
getting
is
herself
that
trapped in
Ronin
one of
that
these
was behind you in
cages.
line.
the one who was like, "Can I cut behind
Oh.
you?"
He's like,
It-
he's like, oh, these people, these Mizoku. Oh, I'm gonna get them. Ooh.
I try to look down.
It's dark and black down there. It looks bottomless. Doesn't look like something you want to fall down.
In that case, having said my piece to Komakage, I go ahead and compose myself for meditating.
Okay.
Not much else to do to pass the time right now, and I don't think I can get out.
So you were saying who I observed was that Ronin? Wasn't he the merchant that was trying to get behind everyone, or?
No, he was a Ronin who was being led to the back of the line by a Mizoku who thought it was
okay, that dude
who didn't have papers either, so he was being brought to the back of the line.
You there? How many times have you been? Have you gone through through the line already?
Huh? What? Huh? Oh. Hey. I know
Hello?
you. You're that foreign guy who was in line with me.
Of course.
You were riding that Kirin. I saw you right
Apparently
off.
our paperwork was lost too.
I saw you right off, and I was like, I can't stand in line anymore. If you guys can get to the front of the line, I can get to the front of the line. They threw me in here. After throwing me to the back of the line, they're the ones who lost my paperwork. What are you doing in here?
Apparently, our paperwork was lost. And a big baby was angry that her candy was stolen from her office.
Look, hey, maybe we can help each other out. I think some of my bars are kind of rusted out, but I don't have any leverage from inside. Maybe we can swing these cages together and you can grab them. You seem strong. You can pull them out, right? Hey, you help me, I help you.
All right. What will we do to get out of the pit?
Climb up the rope.
So Bashar looks up at the pulley system. Is there any way that the pulley system would support their weight if they were to make any attempt to climb up the ropes?
It's supporting your weight right now.
Yeah.
And a cage.
No. Okay. And a cage. All right. Just making sure that I cover my bases. Don't want to make any stupid decisions.
The only thing is,
So the rest, Bashar turns to the rest of the group. So the rest, of you want to stay in this cage while they twiddle their thumbs, like writing the scrolls on the paper, or would you prefer that we at least take some action and make our way out?
At the top, there are
At
several.
the very least, 3 of us are the innocent party.
At the top, there are many guards.
Nah. We'll figure something out. At least one of us was sneaky enough to steal candy, so
Come on.
who knows? Maybe he might be even more sneakier.
Hey, who are you
than we
talking
give him
to?
credit
Are there
for.
more people? I can't help everybody.
3 other people in the cage I am residing in. So
We're in our own cages.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
They're
each
individual
individually.
cages.
All right. I was assuming that we were all in one big cage.
You didn't hear me when I said
Like,
they're
or at least
individual
all 4.
cages. I made a point
All right.
of saying individual cages.
Sorry, I apologize. That wasn't me not paying attention. Ugh. All right. So Bashar will see if he can, you know what, help the Ronin out, bend the bars, and see how he does trying to escape.
Okay. You swing the cages together.
So,
make a fitness check. What's your stance
Okay.
here? What's your approach?
Let's see. Maybe overwhelm the bars a bit.
Fire?
I still got some strength and gusto.
Okay.
Yep, fire.
All right. I got the TN locked in. You can make a roll.
All right.
Hidden TN?
No, it's not hidden.
Difficulty 3. Okay. I am so glad I have 4 points in fire. All right, let's go. Okay. Keeping this. Oh. And let's keep an opportunity just in case. All right. Why not? All right, 5. Ooh. A little striped out, like
Yep.
I'm almost at my composure. I could have sworn I had 12 composure, so I don't know why I'm down back to 10. Weird.
You took a lot of strife, but you have an opportunity.
Yep. Let's see. I think I'll use the opportunity to at least do the task with minimal like rattling, or like, you know, make it as quiet as possible, so that way the Mozoku, like, you know, guarding the area
I'll
won't
accept
pay
that.
attention.
You pull it
To the
out
noise.
as quietly as possible. Unfortunately, the Ronin isn't quiet. And he's like, yeah, good job.
I want you to promise me one thing, friend. If you do get captured again, I am not responsible for your escape. Agreed?
You're not responsible for me at all.
Excellent. I see we are on the same page.
All right. He'll start climbing up the rope. When he gets up there, you feel your cage starting to get pulled up.
Oh. Okay.
He gets your cage to the
Bashar
top.
accepts it.
He gets your cage to the top, and he's like, there you are. You're here.
All right. Thank you, friend. I'll try to see if I can get the rest of my friends up here. Thank you for your help.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and bring in Kage's, Nozomi,
How do you do that?
Nozomi's,
You're inside a
and
cage.
Rokukins. Huh?
You're inside a cage. How do you do that?
Oh,
Still
how do I
inside
do
the
that?
cage, just up on the ledge.
Up on the
Ah,
ledge now.
all right.
He's gonna-
That's funny.
You know what? Let's see. I think I'll probably spend a void point and like use what was it? My courier's resolve to get rid of some strife. Let's see, and it's gonna be equal to my, not my honor. It was glory, I think. Let's be clear. Yeah, remove strife equal to my glory rank. So I will remove 7 strife. But that nulls the void point.
Okay. So
And you know what? I think I'll use the Imperial favor to get myself out of the cage.
Imperial favor lets you succeed on a roll.
Ah, okay.
So
if you can turn that into a roll, that
Mhm.
would work.
Would that be another fitness roll?
For what? What are you doing?
Let's see. I don't think I can like at least jimmy the lock or anything. Do I have any?
Do you have
like, are
something?
there any rusted bars?
You
or
have
that
one
I
in your
could, like,
hand.
bend?
Yes, you have a
Huh?
rusted bar in your hand.
Okay. I'll go ahead and jimmy my door then with
With what?
the bar.
The bar is too. What do you mean, Jimmy? Explain this to me.
Okay. So I'm going to make an attempt to at least add some leverage, so that way I can separate. The door from the hinges of of the rest of the cage.
That's a good idea. Got it. That'll work. I'm gonna put the TN at 4. So you can make that roll. It's gonna be a fitness roll to bend these bars.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a 5 if you didn't have the bar, the leverage.
Ah, okay. All right. Should I do? Let's see. I think I'll will it matter if I also choose fire again?
Actually, it would be a 6 if you didn't have this bar. Bar brings it down to a 4. You can choose fire. Fire's good.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and do that then.
All right.
Whew-wee. Well, this.
Is that your entire roll? No.
Well, yeah. Like I haven't selected all the stuff I'm keeping.
Okay.
All right. Yet. Okay. So that's 3 successes so far. I'm gonna re-roll those 2 explosives. Definitely keeping both of those. So 4 stripe out of that. Oh well, you know, and since I succeeded. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like with the bonus success, or the stripe will count as bonus successes. So 9 successes
All right.
and 2 opportunities. So doing the task without making too much noise is how I want to spend 1 opportunity, and perhaps using the second opportunity to locate the the rest of the group's cages.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
Uh,
you got it. You can start lifting up their cages, pulling them up with the pulley. You don't have to make a fitness check or anything for like that. These our pulleys are supposed to be made to counteract their weight. So one by one, everybody's cage gets pulled up to the top.
Huh. Bashar, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, we committed no crime, but hey, at the very least, we need to at least take the opportunity to resolve this mess. Probably put ourselves in a worse situation, but what's a little adventure without a bit of fun and trouble?
Well,
Come on, let's go off, find out paperwork before any of the guards find out where we've gone.
well,
And we'll
think we need
probably have to lower our cages
get
back
out of
over
the
over.
cage.
Okay.
Oh, well, we still have to get them out of the cages.
Ryotaru says there's 2
I was
guards.
assuming that we were in the process of getting them out. Huh?
The Ronin says there are 2 guards at the door. Are you just gonna stay here and just start lifting everybody out of that pit?
No, just the people I came in with.
How many are down there?
There are a lot of ropes. He spent an opportunity to make sure he kept an eye on your ropes in particular. How do you get your friends out of the cages?
Let's see.
I have some weapons I can use as
I don't know that I want to
leverage
get out
try
of
to
this.
bend
I
my
just realized.
bars.
I just realized that I was muted.
Oh,
I don't really want to get out of these balls. I don't really want to get out of.
you wish to serve your sentence?
Part of my plan was to force them to address us. We are forced to be here. They have to come back and address us. No?
Well, ideally, yes, but they were also supposed to take care of everyone in line, and
The Ronin
they're
says they're
all
just gonna
covered
throw
in
you.
dust.
They're just gonna throw you out to the back of the line again. You know them.
How many times have you been through the line?
Just the once, and they threw me at the back, and so I tried. Forget it. We gotta get out of here.
Well, if we are to be caged again, might as well be for getting in trouble.
I pull out my club and I start trying to use it to bend 2 of the nearest bars from each other.
Okay. TN4 fitness roll. I mean, how are the rest of you getting out?
I'm
I'll
waiting for
assist.
someone else to let me out.
I'll assist Nozomi, and she can help me with Rokukin.
That'll be cool. There you go.
okay.
You get an assist there.
Awesome. Difficulty
Should already be 4.
4. And assistance. There we go. Oh, drag. 1, 2, 3.
If I wanted to use my
I-
knowledge of the
I don't
prison
know.
system,
Oh, okay. I see the checks now. Don't I get to keep an extra with assistance?
Yeah, you get to keep.
It's
an
only
extra-
telling me I get to keep 3, and everything else is grayed out.
it says that you only have 2 dice to keep normally.
Yeah.
because it's void. Did you roll fitness void?
She rolled.
Yeah, it looked like you rolled fitness
I never
void.
saw a place to choose my.
Oh, it's up. Yeah, on that first
stance.
screen, there's like it has like the image of all of your rings. You have to highlight a ring, and
Oh.
that chooses it for you, and it auto defaults to being chosen based off of what stance you're on, and what stance you're on automatically defaults to void. So that's
I have
probably
no
why.
idea how to choose your stance.
Just go down
So
here.
if you go back to your
Go
conflict
down.
mode,
Here, fitness. Here we go. You want to do fitness, and you want to do what? Which one?
Probably.
Fire.
Earth?
I would probably do Earth because I'd be like, yeah, I can keep doing this all day.
Okay.
With sand.
So we just go to Earth to withstand. Fitness. Earth.
Oh, okay. You click on one of those after.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you have assistance.
One assistance.
There you go. Your difficulty is
Wait,
4.
is that how that
Your-
works? I
Oh,
clicked
wait.
this for assistance.
Yeah, that's right. That's assistance. There you go. Okay. Easy peasy.
All right.
there we go. Looking good in the neighborhood.
I'll just keep all of those right off the bat. And where's our opportunity list?
It's
Under the
Scroll
scroll,
icon.
the one that looks like a scroll.
yeah, the one that looks like a scroll in the upper.
No.
It's between the pot and the like helmet. I think that's a helmet,
Okay.
or
That's
it's a
the one.
sumo guy. Or
There
the
it is,
table.
Right there. That's the.
Table. He's wrong.
Ah.
Oh, I like this
Actually,
banking
you know
system.
what? I'm gonna keep that opportunity with Strife, and I'll just go. I'll try not to draw attention to myself. That sounds good.
Okay. You get yourself free. Yeah, you get yourself free. And there's 2 more people that need to be freed.
Yes.
Can I use my knowledge of the prison system to help me in just opening my cage?
No.
Do you have a lock pick?
No, well, because in feudal Japan, they don't really have locks most of the time. There's usually like some kind of mechanism that clasps or like interconnects, and that you have to
These
unlock in a
specifically
specific way.
have locks, and it says
well.
characters with appropriate tools. Picking the locks of the cage holding the PCs requires a TN3 skullduggery check.
I don't even have the proper tools.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Unless
not
the fan
surprised.
is the proper tool,
It is
then
not.
we can talk.
it is
Okay,
not.
well, how about a date? Can I mush a date in there and hope for the best?
All right, next cage.
I'm gonna go help Sako Rokukin next.
Okay.
Same here.
Because he's not to blame. Bashar, can you help me with this as well?
Of course. He's also an innocent party in all this too.
Just sitting there, eyes closed, calmly meditating still.
Man, that is a lot of explosive successes right there.
I'll keep both of those. And once again, attempt to avoid drawing attention to ourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
And one last cage.
Thank you.
Okay, Kage. We weren't going to just leave you here, but I wanted you to sweat a little.
As I said before, we are in death. We have nothing but time.
Might as well have a little bit of fun and games with the Mizoku while we are here.
While they are getting him out of that cage, do any of the ropes look dusty? Like they've been down there a long time?
Oh, yeah.
In that case, I am curious enough that I'm going to pull up what I think is the oldest cage.
Okay. Would you like to make a check to see which one is the oldest cage? It's going to be an aesthetics check because you're checking to see which one has the most dust on it.
I don't have anything in that, but hey, well, I still get to roll dice. And
I'll make
we'll make it a tune. Does that sound right?
We'll make it TN2 for you.
Okay,
a tune
Kage
sounds
is
good.
Sounds
free,
reasonable.
A tune sounds perfect.
trying to be quiet.
Ouch.
You have no idea which one is. Yeah. Remember to record your strife.
I'm going to go ahead and use those two opportunities to go ahead and make that strife go away.
Okay, you can only use one opportunity once.
Ah.
So.
Okay, then I'll still be going up by 1 on strife.
Yes. Unless it has the little plus mark next to it, you can only use the opportunity one time. If it has the plus mark next to it, you can pump as much opportunity into that as you want for additional
Oh, that
effect.
still means I get to throw another one into my opportunity bank, which I'm now at 7, just for your information.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Everyone's out. You start pulling up someone you think is old. You look down there. It looks to be some sort of courtier that's in a cage. You don't know. You know.
Once I get them up close enough for a polite level of conversation, not having to yell or anything, I ask them, what did they do to get put in here?
He says, "Oh, it's a lady." She says, "Well, I tried to bribe one of the Mizoku." I believe his name was Minroki. Do not bribe Minroki. He is not bribable.
That is good information. Thank you. How long do you think you've been down there?
I don't know. There's no day or night down here.
True.
It's been a long time. I don't need to eat, though. So I don't know. I don't know. But there's something up. There's something going on around here. I know that for certain. They're putting people down here who don't have their paperwork. Don't know why. Can you get me out?
Let me consult first. That's probably enough time for them to have gotten Izomi out. So I turn to my companions and go, her crime is attempting to bribe one of the guards, a specific one. What was the name again?
Minroki, you met him.
Inoki. Tarek, I saw your mouth move, but I didn't hear you.
What color is she wearing?
She's wearing see-through. She's a shade. There's really no
He's
colors.
trying to discern her clan colors.
I know it's really hard when you're a shade. And there's
Okay, I
really
look
no
at
light
what
down here.
mon she's bearing.
Okay.
I'll try to recognize her heraldry.
Make a government check. It's dark, so I'm gonna make it TN4. It's dark. She's in a hole.
I pause upon. I'll wait till after this. Then I'll be going like, "Oh, how rude of me."
Well,
Well, that's all opportunity at least.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 opportunity on information and 1 on recovery.
Okay. The information you get is that Rotaro, or I'm sorry, the Ronin seems very headstrong.
You
Okay.
don't say.
Very much like he is a person that would do rash things, if that makes any sense.
So he's brash.
Yes, but like there are brash people who
Or
understand.
physical, but he's not physical, right?
Well, okay. First off, let me tell you a little bit about this Ronin. You get the idea that he probably doesn't care about you guys,
Yeah.
But
No
he is-
surprise.
but he's brash in the way that you've seen a lot of young stupid lion be brash.
Yeah. He's overzealous. He's overconfident.
Sure, she's not overconfident. Maybe he is, but it's more like he's got a chip on his shoulder, and it's not that he's overconfident. You understand me? It's more like
Yeah.
he doesn't take anything from anybody.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. He's averse to authority.
That too, yes. What else did you want to know?
That's it. I don't
That's
get
it?
anything else.
Okay, there you go.
I turn back to her and go, "My apologies. I am Asako Rokukin, and you are."
I am Shosuro Renako.
Now that should tell us what clan.
Wait, I didn't even hear. What did you say?
It's okay. It's not your conversation.
Well, I was typing. Yeah, I noticed something else, so I was typing what I noticed, which probably makes sense. But if she said Shishiro, I don't have a problem with that.
That's
If
what
she
you
would have said
said.
anything Crane, I would have said kick her back down. But if it's Shishiro, it makes sense that I let it go through my ears because it didn't matter. Had she said any Crane name, my character would have been like, okay, yeah, let's kick her down.
Oh,
No,
which clan would that be?
It's a
Rain clan.
scorpion.
So any like
No, no,
Doji,
her.
Kakita.
Her.
Oh, she's part of the Scorpion clan.
Oh,
Bayushi. Or sorry, Shishiro. Shishiro is part of the Scorpion clan.
Yes.
I go, "Well, then you guys end up seeing me go, right." Kick the mechanism to drop her back down.
Okay. Sounds great.
Then turn back to you guys and go, "You can't trust scorpions."
I just kind of shrug and
I
shake
have
my
no
head
idea
and
what
go,
you mean.
whatever. Let's get out of here.
Yes, there's 2 guards at the front door. So unless there's another way out, we're going to need to confront them. Or simply leave with a purpose.
The Ronin
Sometimes
says
that'll
the
work.
only other way out is down the hole. If you consider that out.
Well, That would be one way to be out, but I don't think falling for eternity is a good choice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the result of that is the Nanube. The best we should be on our way through the front door.
Yes, I think I would prefer to be eradicated. Two guards at the gate. Well, we haven't looked all the way around the pit, have we?
It's just a pit. I gave you the description of this place. There's one entrance in and out. There's no windows.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to get out of here without them noticing we're getting out of here. So I say we just go march on through.
That is not 100% true, but it's true enough.
What about
surrounded by a wall?
What about up? That's
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Okay, there is a ceiling.
Yes,
Okay,
it's made of
we're
stone.
enclosed.
Would you like me to just retell you the description of this building again?
Yes, please.
Yeah, just was
Okay.
double checking, making sure no windows or anything else.
Near the guards' barracks stands the round stone building of holding cells. It has an unusual squat appearance, a single entryway, and no windows. Outside, a pair of guards stand to either side of the door. Inside the prison, prisoners are placed in individual cages and lowered into a dark hole on a system of ropes and pulleys, as though being filed away for later. The cages come in many shapes and sizes to accommodate almost any spirit that might pass through. The atmosphere is dark and dusky.
As though being filed away for later was the term that caught my attention the first time you read it, and it caught my attention again this time because it fits so well with the rest of the story. Like, very apropos description.
Whether or not the PCs have encountered him already, Ryotaru is here in a nearby cage. Muttering about
Ryotaru?
the
I don't even
Ronin.
know that I wrote down his name. I don't think I ever.
I have a thought, but I don't know if it's a good one. What if we just bring everyone up and open all the cages?
So that way there's less risk of having us being taken back in.
That will also bog down the process of, or the natural processing of these souls. If that's something that we truly wish to do.
The process is already bogged down.
So we should make it worse.
Sometimes you have to break something to make it whole again.
I believe there's something at the root of this, a problem at the root of this conundrum that we need to address head on.
Agreed.
That is
Yes.
simply how I wish to proceed, and I do not wish to proceed by making the challenges potentially more difficult for us or for the Mizoku.
That's why I said I did not know if it was a good idea or not.
That is simply my opinion. I do not mind attempting to insert myself into a situation, but I would not like to draw down the entire system that we have around us. Best to either go straight forward or to find another way out on our own.
Well, it seems to me our only other option is to assault the guards. And you know that's definitely worth throwing us back in the hole. Is it worth
Perhaps
it?
it is best that we communicate with them. Implore them to see it from our point of view. There's something that we can do to perhaps help them. Instead of forcing our way into getting the information we want, perhaps we can help facilitate the process to expedite how quickly we can be processed. Thought.
Would you like to talk with them, or shall I?
What are you guys
I'm happy
talking
to.
about? They're Mizoku guards. They're going to attack us. We should go in force and just overwhelm them. I kind of like your idea of just letting everybody out, and then we'll really overwhelm them. Except a lot of those people down there don't seem very... They don't
Well-
have fight in them anymore.
Yes, that is one of the effects of simply hanging around for a long time. I think it's why they put people in there in the first place.
The dust. It's only supposed to stay in the plains. Why is it coming in here?
It's everywhere.
I take my my like fabric eye patch, and I lower it and tie it around my feet.
Okay.
Bashar is kind of confused with what you're doing.
He's making it so he doesn't breathe in the dust.
Oh, okay. I heard feet, and I'm like, why are you tying your headband around your feet?
His mouth.
Yes, okay. His
I couldn't
face.
hear what he was putting it around either.
I
but
could agree.
feet.
I could agree that if you heard feet, that is pretty disturbing. Why?
I heard
I'm gonna-
face.
I need to get that. I need to get that fungusy smell right all over this thing, so I can put it back on my eye and improve the smell of the eye. The eye is just mostly because I keep rubbing my eye patch on my.
I look at the Ronin and go, there is nothing to be lost by talking first.
Okay, be my guest.
What do you
If
think
they attack,
happens
then
if
we
they
fight.
call for reinforcements?
Then that could be a problem. They were quick about sending guards to come find us when they found out that candy was stolen from the office. But for such a minor infraction, they would throw us in cages.
I don't know what they throw anybody from cages down here for.
Acting out of turn. It would seem. Well, if we're going to go, we should go. Otherwise, if we are going to wait here for half an eternity for them to come and process us, then let us do that. But otherwise, we need to move forward. Kage says that as he walks towards the door.
Okay, you walk towards the door.
Go with.
Follow along.
Okay. You guys get to the door. You're at the door.
Are we accosted at the door?
No,
By
I
the
just
way, I'm
opened
going
the
to
door.
say that since you all took some time to get your bearings and your situation, I'm going to end the scene and make a new scene. Boop.
Okay.
Attention of the scene drops as attention of a new scene comes into play. Did you see that message come up?
No.
I only saw my strife drop down from 6 to 5, so
Yep. That's right. That's what happens. I'll hit it. I'll hit it again, and you should see a message appear on your screen that says the tension of the scene finally drops. Nope.
all I see is the game is still paused.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that little
The
pause
game is
thing,
always
too.
paused.
Don't know what that means.
Maybe that's why we can't move our icons.
Maybe that's why. Hold on. Let me see if I can't. Drawing tools. The controls. Wait. Tile controls. How do you unpause? Huh. Select targets. Measurement. Tiles. Drawing. Wall. Lighting. Ambient sound. Journal notes. Oh, that's cool. Toggle notes, clear notes, select notes. Okay. Oh, combat tracker. Roll all. Roll NPCs. Cool. Cool.
Spacebar. Toggle game pause.
There we go.
I can move myself.
You can move yourself now.
Hey!
Let me hit that button again. Can you all see a message that appears on your screen?
Nope.
No.
Oh, look, you can move with WASD. I'm running around the map.
What?
You could even
Wads?
move with the arrow keys.
That's what I said, WASD.
WASD.
You can
WASD. WASD.
And move your character.
Neat.
I'm playing
I'm on
Snake
a
now.
face. Though I'm assuming that the area where our characters were is where the prison was at, right?
So, that's not on the map. Don't even worry about it.
Oh,
You see
well.
all these people here waiting in big long lines going into a citadel in the middle? That's where you are. The realm of waiting.
Yeah, I'm in hell.
Yeah. You're in hell right now. Okay, you go up to the door. You're at the door.
Okay, I open the door and like walk through the door.
You open the door and begin to walk through. The guards immediately draw their weapons and attack. And we'll get to that attack next time on Cyber Samurai Saturday.
Heyo.
Is that time?
It is that time. And I'll figure out how the combat works and everything, and we'll have a big battle map, and it'll be cool. You'll love it. It'll be great.
I love it already.
All right, everybody gets 2 experience points.
I'm super stoked.
I guess I should make people lose honor here for stealing. Mind you, you stole a bribe.
I pointed out her own corruption, the corrupt system of chocolate.
You could have blackmailed her with that.
Yeah. Well, but I got arrested first.
You got arrested for it, which is
with
weird.
contraband.
Which is weird, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, the office was empty.
Isn't
Huh.
it ironic? Don't you think?
Maybe something's up.
Maybe someone. You
Lucy-
know what? This isn't even a prison. These people aren't even guards. It's a whole snack ring. It's a snack.
We were told at the
Smuggling
very
ring.
Mafia.
It's a snack mafia. Yeah. and they're coming after us.
Snack-tastrophe.
They're
We
coming
did
after.
get told
They're coming
right at the
after
beginning
little
of the last
snack.
session
Pure
that
It's a big
Colombian
snack.
cocoa.
they absolutely
big-
love food.
It's the big snack industry coming after little snack industry over here. I'm just the mom and pop snack smuggler.
We were told at the very beginning of the first session that these Mizoku love
Kage-
food from the real world.
Kage is just a beginner when it comes
All right.
to the world of
Kage,
sweets trading.
lose 3 points of honor.
Okay. Still, that's fair.
Other than that, that's it, guys. Hey, thank you for watching at home. Share the stream, like the stream. You watched the entire way through. You should like it. Why would you watch this all the way through if you didn't like it?
Exactly.
Hit the like button. Other than that, we'll see you next week. Hey, guys, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
everybody.
Bye.